Hi my beautiful Virgo friends, welcome to your general reading for February 2018. I'm just going to get straight into it because there's actually quite a lot of information that I need to get through and I don't want to keep you here for too long. So now at the end of this, for every star sign, because we are moving into Valentine's Day, the day of love, so I'm giving all the signs a bonus mini love reading. It's just a 3-card spread to talk to you about where you're at, what might be coming through, and the reading is for singles or for those that are partnered, of course. So let's get straight into it. They want me to stop talking and just get on with the reading. So okay, all right, I want to talk to you about you guys just learning to have fun, or remembering, that is to say, to have fun and just laugh a little more. Just go out and play a bit. Do that which brings you joy, and move forward with the intent that it's okay for you to be happy. It's okay for you to know what that feels like. All right. I do feel like also that some of you, with regards to this, you're feeling not happy because there are some loose ends that need to be tied up around something. Maybe it could be a past relationship where there's I don't know, maybe you shared a lease and you broke up and then you have to, find somebody else so that you don't have to pay out the other person or whatever. Like, just, it's something like that. It's something quite obscure that where loose ends need to be tied up. So do whatever it is you can. The advice is to do whatever it is you can with regards to your part of your responsibility. Anything that's your responsibility, do the best you can to complete the process of tying up those loose ends and then let it go. I also feel like there's some work changes coming up for some of you. Career changes, not just moving into a new job, but I feel like some of you might actually be starting a new career, and this is actually going to be a very, like, the whole process, the process of letting go of where you were with regards to your work or career and moving into this new space is going to feel like freedom. It's going to give you a sense of freedom. It's going to give you a sense of, yeah, I'm so walking away from that. I don't need that anymore. It was so heavy. I'm so happy to be moving away from that and moving forward. So congratulations to those of you. I also want to bring your attention, some of you are going to be feeling soulmate energy around you this month. And now that can be a bit confusing. It can be a little bit frustrating too, where you feel this familiarity and you feel this genuine affection because that connection's already been established lifetimes ago, actually. But I feel like some of you were it's almost like familiarity breeds contempt. Just take it easy with yourself and with the other person, because you're both probably going through the same things, and if that is not you and you're on the flip side and everything's great, congratulations. That's wonderful. I don't need to talk to you guys about your soulmate relationship because you already get it, but for those of you who are experiencing the frustration and a little bit of what the, like, oh, I know this shouldn't be this difficult. Well, guess what? Sometimes soulmate relationships are. Just like twin flame relationships can be quite intense. It's that having somebody who knows you as well as, or sometimes better than yourself, can be a little bit frustrating. So just be gentle with yourself, be gentle with the other person, and remember that you do have this karmic connection. And it's okay. You've come together for a reason. And once you've figured that out, the rest will sort itself out. Whether that means you stay together in a partnership or whether that's friendship, whatever that means, okay? Whatever road your relationship takes, it will be right and it will be okay. So just be gentle with yourself. I want to talk to you too. Some of you are looking to start a new course or to commit to some form of study. Please make sure, because I'm being shown lots of books, but then I'm seeing somebody who's going like this. So that talks to me about frustration and some confusion. So please make sure you're checking the fine print before you commit to stuff. All right? I feel like some of you, the courses you want to do are actually quite expensive. make sure that what you get out of the course is exactly what you're looking for before you go ahead and make that financial commitment. Because, well, you know, if you don't and it's not giving you what you need, then you know that it's a waste of money. That's going to happen, doesn't matter what star sign you are. But I just feel with you guys at the moment, don't be pressured by essentially who would be a salesperson on the phone trying to get you to do a course. Really, really check the fine print before you commit. I feel that some of you will commit after reading the fine print, and that's okay, as long as your choice is informed. All right, and make sure your choice is informed, because you deserve that. This is an important step for you with regards to whatever it is you want to do for a great part of your life. It's a big decision, so make sure you walk through the process of making this decision wisely and with wider perspective. Okay, very, very important. Okay, now they're drawing me to my heart area, and I'm feeling heavy. So that tells me that I need to talk to some of you about some sadness, about some grief that you're experiencing, some trauma-related emotional stuff. I feel like some of you are having difficulty moving on from something that you've been holding on to that's been causing you grief. For some of you, this will be a personal love relationship. For some of you, this will be the loss of someone or the loss of something. You know, it could be like bankruptcy or something like that. Just you're feeling grief and emotional trauma over this. Darlings, it is time for you to walk through this process of grief and to try and move forward. Just take one step forward. I'm not saying stop grieving. I'm not saying stop being sad. I would never say that, ever. And nobody should ever say that to you. But keeping yourself, I will say, Spirit is saying, if we keep ourselves in this grief cycle willingly, then we are doing that. It is not the situation that has occurred that is doing that. We are doing that. So take responsibility for where you are within this grief cycle. And if you are keeping yourself in it for whatever reason, I don't know your reasons, but for whatever reason, please look to break that cycle and step forward. One step. And then the next step when you're ready. And then the next step. If you need to seek professional help around that, I encourage you to do so. I do feel, however, that most of you should be able to do this on your own, because you know what you're doing and you don't like it. And then you grieve over that. You're sad over that. So you're compounding your grief and sadness. Okay? And you know you're doing this. So thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So it is time for you to move on, okay? Unless, of course, this just happened yesterday and you're doing this today. Of course, allow the process to take place. But I'm speaking now to those of you where the process has already taken place. The grieving process has already taken place, and Spirit has recognized this. I'm telling you what Spirit are telling me, and you need to actively now choose to step out of it. All right, you need to choose to step out of it and start looking up and start looking out, okay? Because there's happier times on their way to you. In fact, there's some of you that are already experiencing that, but then you're not accepting it because you're so comfortable in this cycle. And I know that that sounds strange, but sometimes we do wear grief like an old coat. That's comfortable, because we feel that we're safe in that. We feel that playing the victim, other people will help us, and that that's the only way. That is not true, my darlings. You need to give yourself the chance to experience the other side of that coin. The other side of the grief coin is joy and happiness, okay? Time for you to step out of the cycle. And again, I am talking to those of you who are keeping yourself in this pattern. I'm encouraging you, step forward in faith, my loves, because there are good times on their way. And through this grief, Spirit is saying you have developed tremendous spiritual strength. Tremendous spiritual strength, not emotional strength, not physical strength, spiritual strength. Your faith has been tested and you have come out victorious. You have maintained your faith. or you have left yourself open to regaining trust in your faith. And that's a big thing, all right? So don't discount the journey that you've taken. Do not discount it. It was very important for you. But my darlings, it's time to step out and recognize the blessings that are on their way to you, okay? Okay. Yeah, I do feel like some of you are ready to walk away in defeat, all right? But you're out of balance, and that's why you're feeling that way. So just please, if you can, if you feel the need, stop, find some space, and start practicing your conscious connection to your breath, to your breathing. Because as you do that, you're connecting with your spiritual column, and you are allowing that purification process to proceed, okay? You don't need to walk away in defeat, my darlings. You did nothing wrong, all right? You learned a lesson, whatever that was. Whatever you did, you learned a lesson. Forgive yourself, okay? Forgive myself. You need to forgive yourself. You need to let it go, all right? Because it's stopping you from seeing the blessings that are all around you, all right? Just have faith, my darlings, that you can get through this, because you can, all right? If you've kept yourself there, then you can take yourself out. You can. You absolutely can, because you've already done it. Just the reverse. Makes sense, right? It's logical. Okay. Now, some of you do need a big holiday, and I feel like for some of you, in relation to this grief cycle, if you were to take yourself away for a bit and just get away, you're not running away, you are choosing to actively remove yourself from a situation that is not healthy for you, and you're giving yourself space, all right? You're giving yourself quiet. You're allowing yourself some solitude to gain perspective and to reflect on this spiritual strength that you have developed, all right? You need to understand that the importance of that, the ramifications of that are huge, all right, for you as an individual, for you as a physical, as a spiritual being having a physical journey. For you to have developed this spiritual strength is incredible, and it's a wonderful gift, okay? And you've given yourself that gift. You've done that, all right? So don't discount that. Do not discount the importance of the journey you just took. All right, yes, sometimes it felt really crappy. Yes, sometimes you felt like you would never stop crying or that you would never stop being angry, but it's done. Step out and move forward, okay? Step out and move forward. All right. I feel like as you remove yourself from this situation, and for some of you are just going to be taking a holiday, yay. But I keep having to come back to those of you that are experiencing this grief. For those of you that are experiencing this grief, I do feel like there's some stuff that went on that you didn't know about, that you were actually unaware of, and I feel like that truth will be made known. Okay, somebody's going to say something, or you're going to read an article or an expose, as it were, for want of a better word. But I feel like you're going to know the truth of the matter, and that's actually going to allow you a little bit extra momentum to remove yourself from this grief situation. I feel like for some of you are going to experiencing something particularly magical and miraculous this month. I feel like there's quite a few of you who are going to be experiencing blessings, and you're going to be going, oh my God, how awesome is this? Like, you're really going to be giving thanks this month, and that's a big thing. Having, you know, an attitude of gratitude is huge, and it's really important that we be in recognition of that, and that we accept it, and that we understand that we are worthy of having those wonderful things happen to us. I also feel like there's a bit of a blessing in disguise coming to you. So a wonderful surprise coming to you, and a surprising surprise. So something quite unexpected and a little bit unusual will happen, but it will be a blessing in disguise. So maybe something will not work out initially, but then in hindsight you'll go, oh, That's why it happened that way. Excellent. Okay, so just be aware that that might happen. Yep, new career, new work changes. Yep. Yeah, it's very important. That Spirit is saying it's really, really important. For those of you who need to tie up these loose ends, please make sure you do everything in your power to do so. All right? For your part of the process, because that's going to allow you to move forward into something much better. All right? And with regards to work and career in particular. All right, I'm going to lay down the Blue Angel Oracle card deck now and see what messages are going to come out for your spiritual journey for February 2018. So, spirit journey messages for my Virgo friends. Whoops-a-daisy. Yes, lots of that happening for February 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you, angels, guides, ascended masters. Thank you for coming through with clear messages for my Virgo friends for their spiritual journey, spiritual aspects for February 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this one right off the top. Well, my goodness. Holy moly. Okay. So the card on the bottom, I have a deal with my team that the card on the bottom is a theme card, overarching message. Okay. So for your spiritual journey, the overarching theme is Lapis Excelsis, and it's all about perspective. I mean, look at that. Okay, so when I look at this card, I always look, I see the infinity, I see expansion and creation, never ending. All right, so that talks to me about limitless potential. It also talks to me about inner and outer worlds. Okay, and with regards to perspective, this is about you coming at things differently, okay, holding yourself differently, thinking about yourself differently, and learning how to navigate through life with in a new state of being. All right, learning how you are as that person as opposed to that one, okay, that you don't want to be anymore. All right, now the other cards that came through, and I love them for you guys, it's a wonderful message. So we've got the Crimson Angel of Healing. We have Ascension into the Light, as above, so below. One of my favorites. And we have the Poetics of Light, Creation. So you look at, I'm just going to hold the three cards up. Look at all the gold and yellows and just, awesomeness. All that brightness, all that, you know, all that happiness and joy. That's what I feel when I look at these cards and when I take in the messages. And that is about healing. That is about ascension and being lifted up and working purposefully towards the life that we wish to create. Okay, now this beautiful Crimson Angel, she does give us the gift of healing. Okay, she holds us, she surrounds us in her beautiful wings. She gives us the gift here, her healing heart, her healing energies. She heals, she gives us these wonderful gifts, and she infuses us with healing love. That's how she heals, through love. That's how all healing occurs, through love. So she reminds us that even as she is showering you with her healing energy, that it is within you to heal yourself through the creative force that is love. Okay? So you have that power, all right? You have exactly the same power as what she has, that she is showering you with. She's just giving you a helping hand, all right? And that's a wonderful, wonderful blessing. Now, ascension into the light. So this is about you, you know, and I see you rising up from the depths and ascending into this wonderful creative moment. And, you know, each moment is a chance for you to create something wonderful and magic in your life. This also talks to me about freedom, all right, and new beginnings, absolutely new beginnings, as above, so below, talking about your connection to the divine and how you keep yourself in vibrational alignment and co-create with the universe. To bring that which you desire closer to you, and accepting that with an attitude of grace and gratitude, and thanking grace as well for bringing that into your life. Now, and you know, to repeat this, we have the Poetics of Light. I love this card. I love all the colors, rainbow blessings and light blessings pouring down on you everywhere. Sorry, I've got somebody mowing the lawn out the front there. I'm just going to close the window. That's a bit quieter. Lovely. All right. Poetics of light. Creation is the word underneath. Just look at all those wonderful colours. Such a beautiful card. Now, you are in this, and this is what you're doing. You're shooting out all these little rockets of desire, as Abraham Hicks would say, and it's all coalescing in here. It's being churned about and being realigned with your highest purpose and your highest desires. And as you learn to walk forward in vibrational alignment with that which you wish to create in your life, it's being prepared so that it can come to you with ease. All right. So, wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so happy that you're stepping up and learning how to wield that power. Well done. Well done, my Virgo friends. All right. I'm putting those cards aside now, and I'm going to give you your mini love reading. 3 cards. Oh, I'm using the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck. Okay, love perspectives for my Virgo friends for February 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Oh, wowee. Okay, holy moly. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. That was awesome. Whew, okay. All right. Some of you don't feel like you deserve love. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you that you do. And so are the angels. You absolutely deserve love. And some of you may have been searching for a little while, but you're keeping yourself out of love because you don't feel worthy. Well, guess what? We all make mistakes, okay? We have all been on occasion not so nice to people that we were in relationships with. That's part of being human. It is. But if you've stopped the cycle and if you've learned the lessons, then guess what? You have absolutely every right to start again, to start afresh, learn those lessons, put that baggage aside, and open up to new love coming in, because you do deserve love, you do deserve joy, and you do deserve happiness. All right? You are more than worthy. You are enough, and you are lovable. Okay? All right. Now, for those of you, you need to stay optimistic. All right? Have hope. Have absolute hope that there's somebody out there who is ready and waiting for you, and exactly you. As much as you're asking for them, they're asking for you, my dear. All right? So the other messages are positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So honestly, it ties in quite well with this, doesn't it? Funny that they popped out of the deck together. It's almost like they're an old married couple, isn't it? All right. So you do deserve love. You are lovable. Please stay optimistic. All right. The more that you put out to universe, I'm lonely, I wish I had a partner, I wish there was somebody else who would love me, all that kind of stuff, the more you focus, the more you put your energy into thoughts like that, guess what? You're going to get more of it. All right. Instead, you need to say, I know, I get it. I love myself, I'm lovable, and I'm ready to accept love into my life. Okay? Completely different vibration. And then universe goes, well, all right, they're ready. We'll send them some. Okay. All right. Holy moly. Look at this. New love. All right? So the potential is there. Excuse me. If you can just get over yourself a little bit, all right? Understand that you are lovable. Stay optimistic and say, I'm ready. I understand that I'm lovable. Please, I accept this new love into my life. It'll happen. Hello? It will happen. Now, this could also mean that there will be a new love perspective, an understanding that you will develop around yourself, that there will be a new love perspective that you can put into your state of being, all right? So while you may not get the relationship this month, what you are doing is learning this new love perspective about yourself. And that is just as important, in fact, more important than a relationship okay? Because you can't have a loving, wonderful, fulfilling relationship without this love perspective coming from within, okay? So I'm so happy that for those of you who are going to get here by the end of the month, I'm so happy. Now, for some of you, this does mean that you have put all of this in place, and this is going to happen for you. And again, I am very happy for you, and I want you to celebrate that. But for those of you that haven't quite gotten here and you're just practicing this, as you develop this by the end of the month, I feel that there will be new love coming to you, okay? But it's all about that vibrational alignment, and it's all about recognizing that you are worthy, that you are enough, and that you are lovable, okay? You are. I know you are. I have absolute faith that you are, because I am. Simple as that. If I love me, I love you. If I love me, universe loves me, universe loves you. That's it. Okay? It's not complicated. All right? You are lovable. You are lovable. We have all made mistakes. We have all made mistakes. Okay? Step out of it. Take responsibility. Learn the lessons and say, thanks. I've learned those lessons. I'm ready to accept it now. I'm ready to accept new love. All right. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that reading. There were so many lovely, lovely messages come through for you this month, my beautiful Virgo friends. Please like, share, and subscribe. I just love, love, love sharing with you in this way, and I really look forward to doing these monthly readings for you. All right, guys, I look forward to reading your comments and hearing about how everything works out for you in February. All right, bye-bye.